Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's Lair. I am your host, Larry the Chupacabra, and we're back again today to check out another delicious indie game where we are, in fact, the monster. Yes, today we're checking out the game The Dweller by Villainous Games, where Larry gets to play as one of his kin, an ancient subterranean spirit that is going to run around eating these cockroach-like people that call themselves scientists and archaeologists who are busy inspecting and researching and cataloging an ancient ruinous city that lies deep beneath the earth. And that's the kind of game I love, really, when it comes right down to it, because as a fellow monstrous cryptid creature, that's just how I roll. I like to eat people, they are so delicious. But you can't eat too many because they're really high in cholesterol, especially if they're American archaeologists. So basically, we're inside of these subterranean levels, and in order to murder people, we have to spawn our evil spiritist form inside of the rocks. We can't go out into the material plane. We are bound into the stone. So we just have to slither around as if we're swimming through, water that's also made of rock, and go around eating people. But unfortunately, this game isn't quite so simple. You've got to get around these insidious obstacles. Most notably that not every piece of stone architecture in here is linked to every other piece. So we gotta do things like use this boulder up here to pass by. And the whole idea here is this is a really grim, murdery, fondly puzzle game where your goal is just eat everybody. And preferably without backtracking too much within the level itself. Like, for instance, this level can be a little bit tricky because there's this guy in the middle here. So this sort of subterranean area is split into 3 chunks. There's the middle, there's this section, and then there's this section over here. I guess technically you could say it's split into 4 chunks, but I don't worry about that too much. So we're just gonna grab this boulder, bring it down here so we have like a bridge between these 2 masses of stone, and then we can sneak up here. Oh, look at me, I'm a clever spirit. I'm a clever girl. Just like that thing that they said in the Jurassic Park movie. And this game really reminds me of this one movie that I saw on Netflix forever ago. It was this movie where a bunch of kids go to South America to visit one of those ancient Mayan ruins, and the natives don't want them to go up into it because there's something wrong. There's some evil spirit hiding within. So they try to like kill the kids or keep them from going in and waking up this ancient evil, and it doesn't quite work out like one would assume. Let's eat this guy. So yeah, basically the villagers wound one of the guys and his legs are all fucked up. And then everybody leaves, and wouldn't you know it, as they leave, something happens. Like the guy whose legs are broken, his legs get eaten by some sort of creature. And it turns out that there's like this ancient plant living inside of the ruins, and it even at one point mimics the sound of a cell phone in order to lure the kids back inside the tunnels so that it can kill and eat them. And, it was a really kind of cheesy show / movie, but I got kind of a kick out of it, really. Let's see, what is the goal here? I think I need to activate this rock first. But yeah, that movie was kind of cheesy in that, like, I find it really hard to be afraid of any creature that I can kill by just lighting the temple on fire with a little bit of charcoal, you know? Do you feel me? Do you feel me in my Jimmy Jams? Alright, have a snibble on you. And I really like this game because it's really simple, and it makes me think that this might have been made for Ludum Dare, I think number 34, with the theme You Are the Monster. But I like the little small details in the background. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use this board as my thumbnail because there's these cute little statues, as if this ancient culture, it was rather common for people to summon ancient primordial spirits to defend themselves from outsiders, and also smush people into a delicious gelatinous jam. Oh, and here's where things get really good. So, since there's primarily just a lot of physics puzzles in this game, you can also just push things out of the way using the primary boulder that the game has given you. So, like, let's see here. How do I do this one? I just gotta scare these guys, basically. Some of these aren't about directly killing people, you just need to scare them just long enough for them to fondle one another. That's the secret. So let's see here. Somehow I gotta get to this guy. Oh, you know what? I'll bet I just scared Timmy over here off the edge. Run, Timmy! Run from Larry! Oh, look at you guys. You're so cute when you're frightened. I'm gonna go over here and kill Paul. Come here, Paul. Oh, Paul, you shouldn't have. You have that wonderful hickory flavor that I so desire. Oh, and this is my favorite level so far in the game. This is the dominoes level. So I'm just gonna possess this boulder, knock this one over to kill Randy. But not Randy! And then there's just this grim, morbid, adorable domino effect as everyone tries to run for cover. Now, if I had one thing that I could say about this game, is I feel there needs to be more of a failure state. I feel like some of these archaeologists should be able to escape you if you're not fast enough at catching them. Now, this might be a problem later in the game, but so far I haven't encountered that problem. And wow, this looks like an absolutely complicated level. So let's see how this works here. Let me see. I'm actually not really sure. I think I have to start in the upper left corner here. And move here. I think I just want to get all these boulders down as fast as possible. But then I have to somehow get into the middle. I'm not sure about that. Huh. Well, I can pull this down. I can pull this one over. Over. He's coming over. And he's not going back till it's over something over there. Ah ha ha ha. He makes a little juicy noise when you murder him. Oh, this is a complicated level. Alright, I see. I think I see what's going on here a little bit. Ah! They make the most adorable noises, don't they? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Alright, let's push this one over here. I gotta somehow... I screwed it up. I gotta somehow get over to that far pillar over there. Maybe I have to do that side first. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I bet I have to go over here last. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, I bet I have to go over there last. Let's try in the middle first. Spawn my critter over here and plunk down. I'd also really like in this game if there was more ancient Indiana Jones style traps, you know? Like, I'd really love it if you could get access to, like, poison darts, or unleashing a massive ancient boulder, or activating spines or something. Something kind of like that game Crawl, where you're fighting inside of an ancient ruined temple or some such. Yeah. Here we go. This is what we gotta do. Perfect. Little trial and error, and your old pal Larry can find the secrets of the Hidden Temple. Any of you guys ever watch that Legends of the Hidden Temple show? That thing used to be great. I think they should just bring that back permanently. The last thing that I thought was kind of cute in this game is there's a bit of story hiding in this game in the form of these pages as you unlock the levels. So I've already kind of showed you the first page of information of we're an ancient monster that's awoken beneath the Earth's crust to defend this ancient city from scientists. And this says, "There are exciting times, Claire. I've been entrusted by the Smithsonian Museum of History to lead an archaeological expedition. Quite the exciting task on its own, I know. But this isn't just any expedition. We'll be traveling to the remote mountains of Runaktu, in the country of Malvaria. There's been quite an interesting find there, you see, the remains of an ancient underground city, the biggest ever found. We estimate it's over 5 times the size of Denirkuyu underground city in Cappadocia, which itself sheltered up to 20,000 people, along with their livestock. I'm incredibly excited to see what we find. Let's just hope we don't awaken any ancient curses. Ha ha. Joking aside, I hope this goes well, as this is not the only chance for something amazing discoveries, but given the events of last year, it's also the last chance for me to prove myself to the Smithsonian Board of Directors. Wish me luck. Yours truly, Jonathan Traeger. Yep, so there's all these sorts of little hints in here. This place is more massive than I imagined. It also appears to have been built into a pre-existing cave structure. There's a myriad of massive, intricate statues here. It seems as though every other room has one. Some depict animals or people, while others depict monstrous beings. It baffles me that they could have done such lifelike work on so many massive pieces. There's also plenty of parietal art to examine, some of it being fairly intricate as well. Their writing system appears to use logograms similar to those I've seen from Malaveria. All in all, exciting for my team and me. I'm sure I'll have some great pictures and relics to show you once I return, Claire. But yeah, there's like these cute little stories of the people that you're murdering, and I love it. It's a really fun game. It's only $5 on Steam, so check it out for yourselves if you're interested. It's made by Villainous Games, and it's a very fun, kind of charming and lovable in a really grim, murdery way, a fondly murdery way, that I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And look at how many levels there are here. I'd say this is well worth $5. It'll keep you busy for a couple of hours at least. So yeah, that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This has been The Dweller. I've been your host, Larry the Chupacabra. Check this out. Links are in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys and gals next time. Toodles, everybody.